in there, Mr. Wells?
Sorry.
Silly question. You're all indecent.
I haven't done anything wrong.
No, of course not. You're only here to help us with our inquiries regarding the disappearance of Jane Harper.
Yeah, well, I don't know about that. But I do know you can only hold me here for 24 hours without charge. It's the law.
Oh. Wow. By my watch, that gives me another 8 hours to dig something up. And with a bloody dress and allegations by your partner, maybe that won't be so difficult.
Alex is only in the local nick. It's not Alcatraz.
Yeah, it's not that bad not having your dad about. It's done me no harm.
I don't think your situations are that similar, Dennis. Alex ain't going to be gone as long as Danny.
Sweetheart, I'm so sorry. It's just... Must be embarrassing, really, isn't it, you know? Because we pay the TV licence.
Bit rough, though. You sure it was only that?
Yeah, Dad, you know, I mean, he's got form, hasn't he? And, well, you know, they're clamping down, aren't they? With all the cable channels losing money and all that stuff.
But it's only me and Dennis that watch TV. He wouldn't be in there if it wasn't for me.
Has anyone seen the remote?
Dennis? Oh, sweetie.
Come on, you two. Just because I'm on the early shift doesn't mean I'm sending you out in your sherbets with empty stomachs.
It's the sherbet sweetness. I got the white if you got the green.
I'm talking about the boys' taxes, and I do not want any of that nasty drugs business in my house. So, you two boys, what you doing? Starting a union?
Natalie, Woody and I just wanted to say something to you. This fag-ash little My Old Man's a Dustman act, we think it's a cry for help after Jane left.
Duncan, it's got nothing to do with Jane. Jane's gone, hasn't she? Long gone, probably.
Yo, big up me old dear. There ain't no acting going on in this place.
Look, there's nothing to be embarrassed about. We just think it might be advisable to take a backward step, let Charlie get on with the pub, so that it can offer you a bit of perspective.
You haven't got a clue, have you, Duncan? Woody, come on, you tell him.
Well, actually, I think he's right. This isn't you, is it, Nat? Never has been.
I can't believe this. You hang around with this posh geezer for a couple of weeks and then you... I know, you look at the past through rose-tinted spectacles. I know where I'm from, and I'm staying there. I'm poor again, Mike's fat again. That's all there is to it.
Someone say breakfast?
Dad?
Dad.
I'm sorry.
No. It's my fault. All of it.
That'd be ridiculous. How?
All that stuff about the school play. Me and Josh. Me and Holly. I was so selfish. No wonder you forgot to pay the TV licence.
What?
Mum told us. She didn't want to at first. But I don't think it's anything to be embarrassed about. It could happen to anyone.
Dad, look, no, it really is my fault. It's not really about
You can blame it on me if you want. Just tell them. I don't have a record. They might understand.
You're innocent.
So are you, Dad. I know it.
We'll see. In the meantime, you look after your mum. And the home. Okay? Voila.
Alex in prison.
Yeah, for not paying his TV licence.
Good Lord.
So maybe you might be spending a bit more time with Roxy instead of asking me for double shifts. Place don't really suit you anyway.
What, you saying I'm not doing my job properly?
No, not at all. You've boosted custom. Twofold. No, it's just that I've known a lot of barmaids in my time, and not just the ones I've employed, if you get my meaning. But you're not really the type, Natalie. I mean, your act isn't really that good.
Why does everyone assume that I'm acting? Honestly, anybody who ever knew me when I was younger will tell you that this is who I really am.
I've known you since you were born. You're Roxy's best mate. She'll tell you the same if you let her. If you're not going to support her now Alex has been banged up...
Oh, prison's a fact of life for girls like me and Roxy. Just got to get used to it. I'll give her a bell. Hey, you know, I really like this place. You haven't got a spare room I could use, have you?
Oh, the spare room will be a nursery soon, and, Big One, she's sitting there at the moment.
So she says. Maybe you could have a look at her. Hey, Doc?
The only thing I prescribe these days comes in a pint glass. I'm a barmaid, not a doctor.
Always hoped there'd be tea.
Nothing like a good cup of tea, eh, son? Dad, you get a nosebleed standing up all day. Sit down and relax yourself.
Is this heaven?
Ah, you get all grey in heaven. None of this Lapsang Souchong rubbish. I should know. Your mother's probably up there now with a brew. We'd invite you in, but it's not your time yet.
Lost your lucky penny?
Come on, Josh, you're supposed to be giving me a lift.
My, you two look similar today. There was a time when Lucy and Benjamin were practically interchangeable.
If you miss the children so much, you shouldn't have given them away, should you?
I don't miss them. Besides, absence means I can do other things now, if you will excuse me.
Do you really think your dad's gone to prison for a TV licence?
Mr. Wells locked up.
Look, me and Holly grew up in care, so we resent your presence.
My dad's done nothing wrong.
Well, I know he has, and it's a lot worse than you think. Why don't you ask him? See you believe then.
There you go. Get your laughing gear around that. Nat, this isn't birds of a feather. Oh, I know. Anyway, my husband's still on the outside. Unfortunately. Why are you behaving like this? Oh, come on. It's only a bit of gallows humour. I mean, Alex is not going to get hung for not paying his TV licensing. No TV licence, you're right there. Oh, Steph! Oh, just the person we need to see. We'd all do with a group hug right now, couldn't we?
I don't think I'm the sort of person for hugs at the moment.
Oh, that's a shame. Roxanne really needs one right now. Alex has been arrested. Mind you, it's only because he didn't pay his TV licence. That's all right. It's not only anything. Look, the reason I didn't tell you the full story is because, it's too awful. You see, Alex is in prison for having an affair. With Jane. Sweetheart, they think he might have murdered her.
Oh, just leave me alone! You ghost!
Sammy, it's us. Like you remember. Your mind's trying to decide where you want to be. I can understand why you thought she was a ghost, though. Pasty old hag. Maybe you miss her, too. Deep down.
Well, I don't miss you. It's all been going swimmingly. Never better than since you left.
What about Lucy and Ben?
Don't pretend you care. You wouldn't have gone if you did.
I care, I do, really. I want to come back. But I haven't found what I'm looking for.
All right, Steph, do you want a drink or what? Come on, you can move about. Isn't Madam Tussauds, you know?
Once you've gone a break, fair enough, you've got a lot to think about.
Roxy, what are you talking about? Alex hasn't done anything wrong.
Oh, hasn't he? Are you so sure about that? Or would you like me to go into detail, Steph? I mean, this is a public place. Are you sure? Because I can if you'd like me to. Sweetheart, I'm sorry I didn't tell you sooner. It's just hard enough trying to get my own head around it, you know. But, darling, if there's anything you need, anything at all, you know I'll do it for you, don't.
No. Don't have to do anything, because it's fine. Nothing's wrong. And don't you worry, Roxanne, you know. I won't let Alex take any of the blame for this. Hey, Charlie, I've changed the barrels and, I'll put in some extra hours tonight,
You disgust me.
And we've already had words about the lust bite you were contaminated with the last time you were here.
And I hardly think a prisoner's daughter is the type of person we want here. Don't you agree, Miss Colgrin?
Oh, absolutely. As you know, even without the children, I'm a very busy person. And had it not been for the rigorous standards of purity and moral wholesomeness enforced by Ms. Radcliffe and Ms. Ellis, I would not have offered my professional backing to what could be seen as a trivial hobby for lonely, bored, pseudo-intellectual idlers with no further focus in their lives than condemning the sexual indulgence of others more experienced than ourselves. Themselves.
See?
My dad's in prison for a TV licence.
You don't go to prison for that. Someone's pulling wool over your eyes.
My mum told me.
Perhaps she's administering justice for a crime against her own person. For licence offences. Please read licentious offences.
Anyway, book club's not crook club, so I'll be having those.
My dad is in prison, and he hasn't even been charged. He'll be out in no time. My mum told me so.
I'm Rachel. I'm Rachel. I'm just not ready to come home yet.
You're making it up. Jane was my best friend. Listen to me, Dad would never, ever do anything like that. Look, here's the money. I took it out of my savings. Give it to the TV people. I don't care. Take it. Go on. Take it and then tell them it was my fault. And it'll all be okay. Sweetheart, it's not going to be okay. It will!
Easy, love, just to hear your mum out.
Listen to me. I wanted to tell you before, but I couldn't. But listen, you're a big girl now, all right? You're a big girl, and you need to know the truth. Stop it. I found Jane's dress. Glad I had it. Well, no, it wasn't. When I confronted him, he admitted everything, all right? Look, Dad, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I spoke to him this morning, Mum. You're lying! Stop!
Alex. Oh, are you all right? We've all been so worried about you down the pub. I mean, this is ridiculous.
You've been worried?
Well, yes. Surely this is just harassment. I mean, there is no way you would have ever touched my daughter. Is there? I mean, you've got Della. You know what I've been through. I know you're not capable of this, Alex.
You're wrong. You're all wrong. My dad isn't bad.
So, you finally know the truth, eh?
Josh, I'm sure there's a reasonable explanation. Your mum must have made a mistake.
No, her mum didn't make a mistake. I do know what Alex is capable of, after all.
No, Mama, not with Jane. He didn't kill her, and he didn't sleep with her. That's disgusting, and you're even more disgusting for thinking it. Go.
No smoke without fire, is there?
Come on, I mean, let's go home, shall we? I know you're drawn here, baby, but let's just go home.
Go away, Mum. All of you. I want to talk to Josh by myself.
All right, Donna, I'll just be waiting outside, okay?
You were seeing Jane, not him.
Yeah, well, we all know Jane had her secrets.
She loves you, and you love her. My mum and Dad love each other, that's it.
Well, maybe I didn't love Jane that much. Maybe I love someone else. Oh. If you believe I can feel like that, then why can't your dad do too?
Look, I know I haven't done anything. You know I haven't done anything. Even the girl's mother knows I haven't done anything.
Dr. Harper doesn't know what she thinks at the moment. How you could sit there and let that woman believe you were innocent is frankly sickening. But I suppose it's not a patch on what you did to her daughter in the first place.
You've got no evidence against me. Look, I admit I touched that dress, but recently. Josh Alexander showed it to me.
The tests on the dress will show up on the state of the fibres and any foreign substances. We'll be able to tell when exactly you touched that dress. We'll make our decision from then, won't we? But you could always spare embarrassment and tell me the truth now.
I've got nothing to say. I told you.
How do you feel when you look at your daughter? She must have some things in common with Jane, huh? Born on the same day, weren't they? I take it Jane grew up faster. He made certain of that. But surely Della wasn't far behind. It amazes me how people like you manage to block things like that out. Or maybe you don't. Maybe it just makes it better. Thank you, Mr. Wells. That gives me a little more than 24 hours with you.
Oh, Alex will be out in no time. They can't keep him in for nothing, can they?
Mr. Wells in prison. Enough respect. What they're doing for?
None of your concern. Come on, Ryan, move out.
No safe. Us thieves and villains got to stick together, know what I mean? I better smuggle him some nicely seen through the night.
Whether it's got anything to do with Alex or not, have you thought about what finding this dress really means, Natalie?
He ain't cross-dressing, is he?
I ain't got no time for thinking. I've got to do these for last orders.
Lovely. Please, I will do the glasses and you go home and have some thinking time.
No, I don't need no thinking time. I told you I'm working.
Natalie, finding this dress could tell you what's happened to Jane.
Jane?
It had blood on it, Natalie.
Mum?
Time, gentlemen, please.
You're sacked.
You what?
You've been headhunted from the job centre. Get your stuff and leave. I'm not having you use my pub as an excuse not to face up to this.
That's all right. I'll find another job easily. I don't know what you're making such a big fuss about. Jane's gone and she's not coming back, and that's not going to change. I don't care.